All right, everybody, here I'm gonna do a little video, a little drive, so you guys can follow along with me. Gonna go pick up my wife from work at the hospital where she's doing her surgical rotations, so come on, follow along with me. Yeah, I guess while I do this, I'll just tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name's Alex, obviously. You guys already knew that about me, but yeah, I'm about to turn 31 March 2nd. And just a quick peek, I gotta show you guys something real quick. Amazing, unbelievable mountains here. So Brennan and I have been married for almost 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in May, but we've been together almost 7 years. We met through some mutual friends. She's from Great Falls originally, in Montana, where I'm from. I'm from Billings. Lived there since I was 3 years old. But yeah, first of all, I was born in Augusta, Georgia. My dad was in the Army, so I was born on Fort Gordon, the Army base there. My mom's Canadian. She went to school. She grew up in Winnipeg, so got a dual citizenship thanks to her. But yeah, I mean the mountains here are just incredible. I'll take a video someday just driving around seeing the mountains, but as you can see, Gordy likes to get in on the action. She prefers being up in the halfway area or whatever that's called. But my other dog, Ellie, she not so much. She likes to curl up in the front seat, so that's where she is right now. Yeah, actually, this is our first time ever staying in Ogden. I used to live in Utah, maybe about 7 years ago. In between those areas, some personal stuff going on in my life. Had to get figured out when I was a young kid. Didn't really know what direction I wanted to head in, so I spent a little time down here clearing my head up. It's a really great area. I mean, and compared to Billings, there's lots of culture here, so lots of food, lots of different ethnicities where you can experience different kinds of culture. Yeah, so a lot different than Montana, even though Utah and Montana people, like your average person in both states, they basically look exactly alike. Same cars, same trucks, shirts, ladies all have same haircut, stuff like that. Yeah, maybe once I get further into this vlog game, I'll get a camera that actually can capture some of the stuff I see. I mean, the mountains are incredible. It's got this kind of effect where the clouds are a little bit low, so you can see the base and the peaks, but not the middle. It gives it this amazing effect. Couple of funny things. Montana doesn't have any, very limited fast food and gas station kind of stuff. So the 7-Eleven, funny enough, people around the country might think that's a weird thing to enjoy, but I really love Slurpees. And 7-Eleven just always has some good choices of some, whatever, breakfast pizza or some chicken rollies, whatever, that kind of stuff. Alright, we just took the turn off the main road. About to get onto interstate. It's just the fastest way to get to her, so not really too much of a problem. But to be honest with you, I might have to cut this video short a bit because I don't really know the directions all exactly. So we're gonna try to make it through. We're gonna try to see what we can do. And there's no rush really because she's got a long-winded doctor she's working with today. That's one thing I've noticed about my videos. I say and a lot. Something I need to work on. Nobody wants to hear that. Sounds bad. Alright, here we go. Getting on the interstate. Speed limit's 70 here. You only have to go about 1.3 miles on this, so not too bad. I say so a lot too, I just realized. Made advice driving in a big city when you don't really, I haven't driven in a big city that much, but just drive the speed limit. Just drive. Don't get in the way. And especially don't drive in the far left lane if you're going slow. Huge pet peeve of mine. Alright, we got a little traffic incident up here. I'm going to get over one lane. Doesn't look too bad. Maybe not a crash, just a breakdown, maybe. Alright, gonna get over. I think I know where I'm going, for the most part. I'll get Brenna to record a video of some of the mountains and whatnot that we can see from our journey. Pretty magnificent. This is a trick I've learned since we've driven this way 3 times now, because just to get the directions down and where we need to go. So the sun, great sunny day today. It's 38 degrees, so anything above freezing basically for me is really good. The surgeon Brenna is with has got a great reputation. He's well respected around here. He's lived in Ogden for 7 generations, she said. So that's basically the beginning of Utah. Wonder if he knew Brother Brigham and all that. Probably. Yeah, but a little bit more about myself. My dad is a physician. He's an oncologist, hematologist, and runs a cancer center in Billings, Montana. My mom, she was a psychiatric pharmacist for years and years. She's since retired. Spends most of her time in Mexico or anywhere warm, basically. So many years in Winnipeg. She said, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. I want to be warm. So they have a little timeshare or whatever down in Mexico. She takes her friends down, imploring my dad to go into retirement, but Lee loves what he does too much, so he's not doing that anytime soon. I know I ripped the vape. Bad habit, dirty habit, but it's better than cigars. I worked at a cigar shop for a year. You know, I was just the guy in charge of inventory, making sure the store was all stocked up, making sure everything was all right. Had to make sure we found the right people to come in to work when I'm leaving for 12 weeks at least. So, and I don't even know if I'll ever even go back to that job. We'll see, but probably unlikely right now. I'm in business school right now. Well, not business school, but studying for a business degree. Pretty close to done. I have about a year left. It's all online, so it's very make your own schedule, all sorts of stuff like that. It's getting pretty close to 5, so lots of traffic. In Billings, rush hour lasts for approximately 9 minutes, and then everybody makes it to their house. Because Billings, it probably will take you, if the very extremes from both sides of the city, it'll take you 22 minutes to drive across it, the whole thing. And that's saying a lot, because there's more than 100,000 people now. I think there's some, almost crashed. There's closer to 110,000 people now, I think. Neighborhoods just keep expanding out. I don't mind. People are like, oh, don't move to Montana, you're ruining the place, but I disagree. The quality of the stuff that people bring when they move to a different place, it's great. That's what we need more of. Need more diversity. Yeah, we're cruising along now. Haven't had to peek at the directions or cut off the video or anything, so I think we're doing pretty good here. Had to readjust. Yeah, I think I have it pretty much down where to go now. 2 days, not too bad. Well, I guess technically this is the 3rd day of us driving there, but the first day we went to test drive it out, Brenda took us to she put in the wrong address, so we did a practice run to the wrong place. But actually it turns out that that's all right, because she might be doing observing in, or I'm not really too sure what she's going to be doing. I think she's going to be observing a lot of surgeries, but then also finishing them. Like when the surgeons are done, she'll come in with her other fellow students and suture the patient up and make sure everything's all tidy and sanitized and they're ready for post-op. So that'll be exciting. But she's done all sorts of stuff like that before. She's been in surgeries as the RT attending. And tonight, I think we're going to do a little bit of Vietnamese, a little banh mi. Love banh mi. I don't know if this is against the rules or whatever, but BMW i8. Insanity. Those cars are sick. I drive an Audi A6 right now, and I have some plans for it right now. I know they're kind of pipe dreams. Everybody's like, I want to make my car fast, but looking at this ProMaster exhaust to put on the A6, tune it up, make it sound a little beastlier. I always wanted subwoofers in my car. I had subwoofers when I was a kid, but one of my buddies, I lent them to him to put in his truck, and then his truck got totaled. And then he refused to pay me because he said he didn't have a truck. So That was a little bit of fucked up on his part, but we're cool now. He still lives down the road from my parents. Pretty cool kid. Not really, but kind of a weirdo. Whatever. You know, I was telling my friends that live down here, oh, you're staying in Ogden. Ogden's, that's a bad place, you know, crime and all this. But it's incredibly beautiful. The streets are really nice. Everything's well maintained. Some little cute houses, and the scenery is like, I need like a Jimmy Chin, you know, like a Free Solo type camera to really show the beauty of this place. It's crazy. But hopefully by the time we leave 6 weeks from now, well, 5.5 weeks or whatever, there'll be a little bit of flowers. Maybe some spring has sprung. You know, who knows? That'll be pretty cool. I could get down with that. All right, we're getting closer and closer. I see some YouTubes like this, people driving around talking about stuff. Thought I'd give it a whirl. My mom, I started talking about my family, got distracted, but my mom is a doctor of pharmacy, specializes in psychiatric medication. She's worked in the mental health field for 35 years now. She's retired from her day job, but she's almost busier now with all of her commitments, and she's got to write grants. She chairs committees. She's on the boards of committees. So yeah, this is my favorite water bottle. Oh, gotta go. Green light. We're getting pretty close now. I think we're probably only about 2 minutes away, something like that. Everybody speeds here, but I try not to. Try to avoid getting pulled over at all costs. Nobody wants a ticket, you know? I don't want to get a speeding ticket. I have to pay $97 or whatever it is. There's a work zone. It keeps saying the right lane is closed, but the right lane is not closed. It's open. And I knew that, so I just stayed in the right lane this time. You know I'm singing a song when I'm driving to pick up my wife. I got a fire truck right next to me, and it's looking like it's gonna fight a fire tonight. Not really, but fire trucks are badass. Every kid said, shit, I'm gonna be a firefighter when I grow up at one point, I think. Right? Maybe not. Oh yeah, all these tattoos done by my wife. A little stick and poke action after late night drinking. Got a little mustache or two. Shout out to my boy Bruce. He knows the deal. He was there. Alright, we're getting so close to the campus. I'm just gonna run the video until she swoops into the car, so I'll see how long that takes. Haven't heard anything from her yet. Everybody's trying to run a damn red light, trying to run my ass over. Can't take that Nikes. Alright, I think I know where to swoop nowadays. Just back to the same place as earlier. People leaving in droves now. 5 minutes to 5. You know what that means. Everybody leaving. That's gotta be a student. She's got a backpack on and all that. But where's my student? That's the $1 million question. Where is my student? Just gonna pull up to the front. Main entrance. Pull up right here. Pull up with the ceiling missing. Pull up with the ceiling missing. Pull up with the beat. Let's see here.